An Airbnb host is being sued right now because they tried to extort one of its previous guests because he left her a terrible review. She has a Ring doorbell camera picture of what appears him bringing not his wife into the Airbnb. Now, I think we can all agree cheating is wrong, and that this Karen probably wouldn't have done this if he would have left her a 5-star review. But you leave her a 5-star review, man, or take her to a hotel. The hotel front desk lady, she does not care what you do inside that hotel room. She doesn't get paid enough to care what you do inside there. If you're gonna do an Airbnb, you wanna make her breakfast or something, leave a good review. Maybe a few words. Something like, would come again.
Man, what y'all think about that? Leave your comments down below. I really want to know what you think. So let me run the scenario by you. A guy decides to take one of his side pieces to an Airbnb. Of course, you guys know that the Airbnb, if you've been in an Airbnb is camera lit. It's lit. It's cameras everywhere. But it's a clause stating that as far as privacy, you can have cameras in the bathroom, bedroom. Because what if people go there and decided to have sexual intercourse or XYZ? You can upload their pictures and put it on one of those hub sites if that's what you're into. Not my recommendation, because privacy is privacy. But I'm just giving you guys a few more details of the story. So he takes his side piece, his side joint. He take his side joint, right? Put joint in the comments. Put joint. If you got a side joint, put joint. So he takes her to the Airbnb. He thought he was low key. Put a key symbol in the comment. So he thought it was low key. So he had a couple of guests over XYZ, right? Come to find out, the host said that he violated her contract. So the host decides to charge him damage fee or whatever the violation fee is, right? That's besides me. Now, we all know Airbnb, as far as business, is not doing so well. Ever since the COVID happened, it's not really doing so well. And this is why it's not doing so well, too, because everybody and their grandmother have an Airbnb, right? You even have Zillow now that allows you to rent rooms out. That's an Airbnb concept. You know, so to me, the market with Airbnb is saturated. It's saturated. If I'm being honest, it's like an Airbnb bidding war. If I go on the app and I decide to go out of town, the prices drop every time. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Good for me, may be bad for the host or the person that still have to pay a mortgage or the Airbnb, right? So let's get back to the story. So he violated the host, right? The host contract. Okay, cool. Guess what the host decides to do? The host knows that he's a married man, right? That's the caveat. And this is some modern woman thinking. The host knows that he's a married man and decides, since he gave her a low rating because he got a damage fee. So he like, I don't like this stay, XYZ, right? She decides to screenshot the photo on Zoom because she got it on record, right? And send it to the wife, his wife. Now, I think that was an emotional move. She was trying to be petty. It really don't make sense. That's a perfect example of mindyourbusiness.com. Let me repeat. That's the most as perfect example as mindyourbusiness.com. This is why. Because her not minding her business, this man is going to sue her. And I'm actually on his side. This is why. Now, right is wrong, right is right, and wrong is wrong. But I'm on his side because of this. I'm not condoning cheating on your wife or your spouse or your significant other. I'm not into that messy stuff, right? But it's a privacy law that she violated. The host violated it. What gave you the audacity to take the picture to mess up the man's household, let her find out on her own, right? Okay, they say don't kill the messenger. Well, if the messenger part of the BS, why wouldn't you kill the messenger? This is art of war. Y'all seen what happened in Spartan at that part where he just kicked that man down that rabbit hole? That's what she just did. So at the end of the day, I look at it like this. She gonna have a lawsuit coming and she gonna learn a lesson. And she gotta be accountable for her action. The lesson is, mind your business, right? If you don't get a good review, okay, cool. I get your review is what makes the thing, right? But then you're gonna charge him damage fee and then you're gonna try to spill his tea and knock his cup over? I think that's dead wrong. So now, if he sue you for $150,000, if he sue you for that whole Airbnb, not only that, the wife is in the dilemma too. So he need to sue you for a myriad of things: defamation of character, privacy law violation. Also, you need to make sure that this man got another wife. Because how you know that she wasn't okay with him doing his due? As long as he came home. Not advocating for it, but you don't know their situation. Everyone's situation is different and unique. You might say, okay, cool, she might want to find out about this. Well, let her find out on her own time, not on your expense. Because you're going to learn a grand lesson right here. It's on your expense. So now you got to cough up the money. Probably all the profit that you made with that Airbnb is going to go to him. It got to. So leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about this. Put a 1 in the chat if she should have just mind her business. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that she was just petty. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all believe that she did the right thing, right? But see, I also have this point too. You got to think about it like this. From a business perspective, she did not make the right decision. Emotionally, she thought that she was dead right. Oh, I got to look out for the sisterhood, the womanhood, all of this other stuff, right? So she was holding him accountable for his actions, but at the end of the day, it wasn't on her to hold him accountable. Mind your business. And she's going to learn a lesson from this. So leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. And guys, are you still going to be going to Airbnb or are you going to go to a hotel instead? I always believe that if she's a hoe and you know she's a hoe or escort or whatever, not saying nothing wrong with them, you just got to know who you are, right? And accept that, right? If she's a hoe, why are you taking her to an Airbnb? If she's, and especially all them cameras and everything, if you moving like a ninja, right? It's a reason why they call hotels hotels, for a reason. But even if you're taking a hotel, the hoe still gonna tell. Can we talk about it? The hoe is still gonna tell. If you paying her not to talk, then that's on you. But why create more drama if you don't need it? So ladies, leave your comments down below. Was she on point? Did she do the right thing? Or did it cost her everything for doing the right thing? Right? Fellas, what do you think about her doing these type of things? Was she hot? Was she telling? Do y'all think that she need to mind her business? Because something got to give. Something got to give. And I'm going to give an update on this video because I got to know the verdict with this one. I have to know the verdict because there's so many laws that have been violated. And this goes to show, how do you know if it's not small cameras in the bedroom in the Airbnb? Like, how would you really know that? How do you know these things? How do you know who owns these Airbnbs? Are they molesters, perverts? Like, we don't know. We don't know. So obviously that's the risk you take, right? And with everything is some type of risk factor. You know, so I really want to know what you think about this one, because this one was mind-boggling to me. Eye-popping. It was just I don't really think that she moved with logic. She moved all straight emotion, and this goes to show you emotional intelligence is very important for a male and a female. You guys know that that's y'all territory, speaking to the ladies. That's where y'all win at, the emotions. Guys, we like y'all being emotional, right? Because that's your femininity. But anything that you do too much, right? Too much of anything could kill you. And I believe that sometimes a woman may swim in her own emotions and drown in her own emotions. So as a man, you have to know what to do and what not to do. But the lesson is going to be learned for the modern woman, because you can't just be minding people's business like that. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show.